Hi there viewer, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. So for this pick a card reading, we've got the owl as number 1, the elephant as number 2, and the polar bear as number 3. So have a look at those 3 and feel into which one is calling to you. And I'll timestamp each deck below so that you can jump straight to your animal. Okay, so we'll start with the owl. Okay, so for everybody who chose the owl, put that there for you. Okay, let's see what's happening on your path. This is all about what's happening on your pathway right now. So where have you been? What's been happening on your journey? Oh, we've got blossoming abundance. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see more about this blossoming abundance. So the first thing that I'm hearing is things have gone well, things are going well, indecision, but you don't know where to go next. Okay. It's like this feeling of abundance is very new. It's very new for you, viewer, and there's a scaredness about where it's going to take you. We've got journey. I feel quite strongly that you are experiencing this kind of wealth in all sorts of areas, wealth in finances, wealth in relationships, wealth in just your connection to life, to spirit, all kinds of wealth coming together at the same time. And it's like this whole new path for you and you're not quite sure where to go. Woman holding a heart. Yeah. Okay. You might feel quite closed off in your heart space at the moment because of this indecision. We've got Goddess of the Moon. Okay. Just going to move those along a little bit. And we've got 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So both of these energies is calling for you to listen to your intuition. I also feel there's like signs being sent to you somehow, viewer. There's signs being sent to you and you're not quite sure what they're saying, what they're meaning. It's like, what do I do with this information now? Okay, let's see what else on this journey for you. Oops. Okay. What's happening on this journey for you? You've been very, you are, we've got Dragon's Lair. You're worried about what's next, okay? You're worried about what's coming next. And it's like there's nothing even happening. It's like just a feeling that's coming up, a feeling of anxiety, of fear, just of worry, of kind of losing it all. Oh, no, that was me. Of losing it all, but you've been given all of this because you've got such a big heart and a pure heart, and it's like it's gone so well so far, and there's like a freeze, there's like a deep freeze, a frozenness that's stepped in on your pathway. So let's just see a little bit more about this journey. Where's this journey going now? Okay, not those ones, it wasn't those. Wide open. Anything can happen right now for you, viewer. Anything can happen right now. I mean, with this indecision, that's probably what's feeling quite uncertain, quite unsure. What else is happening on this journey? What else is happening right now on this journey for you, viewer? I feel like Spirit are trying to speak to you, and you're not sure if it's your head or if it's Spirit. We've got Magic Stream. You've been making beauty out of what you've been coming across. You've been taking something and making it amazing. Come together. Oh, we've got 2 here. Come together. And we've got rock bottom. okay, I understand what's happening here. You don't, it's like you've been given this abundance, you've been given good fortune, good luck, and you're really happy with where you are on your path now, and you're worried that this is going to come crashing down. That's the fear. It's not in the material world yet, but you've gone quite far on your path and you don't want to go up and back down again. Okay, but this journey has been one of surrender and one of trust. Okay, let's see what energies are coming towards you on this journey. Where are we going, Spirit? What energies are coming towards you? Okay. What energies are coming towards you for you to work with to take this step? Let's try and help this indecision piece. What's coming towards you for you to work with? What energy is coming towards you? With this owl energy as well, because you chose the owl, it's like you can see all of the, you can see the big picture and you can see the little detail as well. And it's like you can hear everything all at once. And it almost might feel like you're not quite sure where where you should land. Okay, you're not sure where to put your feet just yet. Almost to take things to the next level. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of indecision here. I can tell because there's no cards coming. Okay. Okay, this indecision. There we go. The lower world. Okay, this is all about your subconscious. This is about your emotional body as well. Okay. There's some, what's happening with the feeling of stuckness is emotional residue. It's emotional residue from this rock bottom feeling that you've had in the past, or that you've experienced, this situation that you've experienced in the past, viewer. The ancient ones. Tap into spirit. I feel like a lot of you are on a spiritual pathway. Some of you might be mediums, and you can connect with spirit. You do hear, see, feel things that are given to you from spirit. At the moment, because you feel in a bit of freeze mode, oh, they've just jumped into my lap. Because you feel in a little bit of freeze mode, it's just being a little bit harder to, yeah, it's being a little bit harder to hear. I feel the ghost answer. This is reconnecting with spirit. Okay, calling them in, honoring spirit and the curse. This is this lower world energy, this emotional energy that can feel a little bit heavy. And these patterns that are making this indecision, this worry about hitting this rock bottom, it's ancestral patterns. Okay, it's like conditioning that you have from people close to you. This is mind patterns, but pure mind conditioning. This is not truth. This is likely something that's like in your family. Like if your family always does this, says this thing, or has this opinion, or behaves in a certain way, it's like it's really difficult for you to shift that behavior. You know you need to, because you've come so far. You've already been given signs and been given opportunities, and doors have been opening for you into this blossoming abundance. You already know 100% that you've been given gifts and you've cherished them, and you've picked them up along the journey exactly like Spirit wanted you to. And we just need to clear some of this. We need to clear some of this wind. We need to clear some of these patterns now to shift onto the next level. It's like you can't take this where you're going. These things that are holding you back. Just these, there could even be small things. It could be big things like a fear of success, or managing money, or how you are in relationships, how you are in romantic relationships, how you approach work. Just these small behavioral patterns that you are no longer comfortable with, but perhaps you're not quite sure how to break them. We've got wind. Okay, this is all about the mind. This is all about communication. This is the patterns. This is the patterns. But the wind can also blow things away and bring things to you. Okay, but I want to say be mindful of your word here. Like if you've read the 4 agreements, it's like be careful. I think it's be careful with your word, one of the 4 agreements. That's what's coming to me with this. How you communicate to others, the words you use specifically, and how you talk to yourself, the judgments you give yourself. And this is all like patterns. It's kind of like on a loop, and it's like you feel that this isn't you. This thinking is not you, but it's almost like a bit of entrapment. It's not that you can't break away from it at all. It's you're not quite sure how to break away from it. Okay. Oh, amazing. Okay. Truth, truth, truth. Speak your truth. Whatever the circumstance, whatever the situation, you're being called to speak your truth. And the Aegean cross. So this gives you this is like energy that you have within you because you've been doing all of this work on yourself. I do feel many of you will be on a spiritual pathway, and you'll have spiritual understandings and ways of being that will help you here. But you've been on this pathway and you've gathered all of this understanding, these 4 directions, these understandings, this kind of completion of understanding yourself, life, spirit, heart. It's like connecting spirit, heart, soul, body, all of the elements of us and the material. But now you've done this work, and now you've got access to tap into other dimensions, into other worlds, into other realms. And that's what you're being asked to use here, to move past this feeling of rock bottom, or any feeling that's kind of keeping you stuck in your head, keeping you hesitant. Okay, let's have a little look at what this pattern might be for you. Okay, let's have a look at what this pattern might be for you. This foundational energy down here is absolutely stunning. Okay. Oh, absolutely stunning. We've got Fortune's Wheel, so Wheel of Fortune. This has been turning in your favor. If there's any doubt about whether you deserve it, or you feel like you don't deserve it, or you're not worthy, or anything like that at all, Spirit saying no. This was meant for you. This blossoming abundance was absolutely meant for you. For some of you, this will be that you ended up in a really, I'm just hearing for some, in a really wonderful, caring, loving relationship. And that's not necessarily understood by the people close to you. Or, there's usually a lot of drama that happens, or a lot of chaos that happens, and you lead quite a calm life, calm relationships, calm work life. And that almost people don't understand that because it's not their way. So where else does this come from? Where else does this come from, this curse? What else do we need to know about this? What's in this lower world? The lower world also offers opportunities of like life's treasures. So it's like finding the treasures. Strength. You've got the strength to do this. You've absolutely got the strength to break this. It's not even strength. So this isn't strength in any kind of outwardly aggressive way. This is being able to tame chaos. So you've got the imagery here, we've got the lady taming the lion and using all of the tools at her disposal to tame the lion. Sorry, you've got the thing there. Okay. And the lion's roaring, the lion's making a fuss, the lion's making all sorts of noise, and you can still be there in your power, in your strength, in your groundedness. Okay, that's what it's calling for. I feel like once you tap in, this energy is already inside you, viewer. Once you tap into this energy, this indecision is going to start to dislodge. Okay, so let's just get some healing energy here because of this because of this pattern. Let's get some healing energy that you've got access to, that's coming your way, that you've got access to, that you can understand where this is coming from. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, let's just get one card, please, Spirit. For anybody who follows their astrological chart, I also want to say to you, look at where Mercury is in your chart. You might already know, and be aware of movement there. Self-sabotage. Okay. That's what this is. Once you get hold of something, it's doing something to let it go. That's what's happening here. But your intuition is telling you that this is absolutely not the case. You 100% are being given all of this for a reason, because you can use all of this abundance, all of this energy, all of this positive, abundant energy that you're getting, that is still blossoming for you, viewer. You can use it in truth. You absolutely can use it in truth. And somehow it's connected to your spiritual journey, or like your life journey, your soul searching journey, your seeker journey, your seer journey. But there's a pattern here of having something good and letting it go. Probably through some kind of chaos, some kind of drama. With the energy, not even necessarily with the... I mean, it always transpires on the outside world, right? But with the... Oh, okay, we've got two here. With the energy of that self-sabotage, like... something happening to always let something slip through your fingers. But you know that that's... You already feel, viewer, that this isn't... It's not supposed to slip through your fingers. It's with you. It's completely connected to you. We've got align your universe. Navigate distractions. Yeah, you've got a lot of chitter chatter, I want to say. A lot of chitter chatter about what you should do, some judgments, and then it's affecting your mind space. It's affecting your mental guardian. Guard your energy. Oh, wow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guard your energy. This is mental energy predominantly, but it could mean, if to protect your mental energy, it could be that you need to go into different areas, different physical environments, be around different people for a while, just to dislodge this indecision, because there's more steps on this journey that's so super positive for you. Okay, let's see the energy that's coming towards you. Let's see the energy that's coming towards you here. The energy that's coming towards you. Yeah, communication. So where we've got this crow, we have crow. We've got the crow and the come together, and this is all about speaking your truth and not being worried about what happens. There's a transformation in you and people around you when you speak your truth, because your words land. Your words land properly. You already speak your truth, but there's some people, perhaps close family, close friends, people close to you, loved ones, where you might not want to, perhaps for not wanting to hurt somebody, or for wanting to kind of what you might perceive as disturbing the peace, but you're being asked to bring this truth to light through communication, exploration. You, beautiful viewer, are supposed to be flying high and in so many different places, and this is the start. This abundance is the start for this. I mean, it's been around already, because this is your foundational energy, but this is just the start. There's so much more for you to learn, see, do, experience. This journey feels amazing for you, but it's like you won't enjoy it as much without kind of shifting this energy out. And it's not even putting it to the side. It's like you have the strength to shift this energy out from this kind of ancestral pattern. This can be soul family as well. It doesn't have to be physical family in the 3D world. Okay. What else? do we have? What other energy is coming towards you to support you on your way forward? What other energy is coming to support you on your way forward, viewer? I feel like Spirit want to give you everything. They want to give you everything you can possibly need to move past this. They're really encouraging you. Yeah. Protection. They're giving you protection. You have protection. When you're in these conversations, you have protection. Okay, and you've also got the ancient ones here, which is very protective energy. And you've got guardian, guard your energy. And I feel this is both ways. This is you're being guarded, and you need to guard your energy. Let's get one more for you. What other energy? Because there's so much positive energy around you at the moment that you can, that's there for you to lean on, to absolutely collapse into. Okay, one more. Here we go. Tree of Life. Okay, so we need to earth our roots. Okay, we need to put down roots so that we are unmoved by the wind. We are unmoved by anything that comes. Okay, this come together feels in the physical world, but for a lot of you, this come together feels spiritual. Come together with spirit. Come together with the ancient ones. Come together through honoring and celebrating and calling in family, guides, loved ones in spirit. This is setting down roots. This is also being able to have access to your guides through the branches of the tree and into your own subconscious, into your own mind, into your own emotions, to be able to break this curse, to be able to journey to the lower world, to be able to stand strong. Okay, we've got strength here as well, to stand strong. This is all done with an open heart. This is all done with an open heart and from a place of nurturing love and care for the greater. But you've already got this energy. You've already got this way of being. Now that way of being is meeting truth through communication with people that perhaps seems difficult, but it's like it's going to break everyone out of this dragon's lair. It's going to break something that's going to be lighter for everybody. And communicating in truth doesn't have to be a whole 1, 2, 3 hour conversation. Sometimes it's just a couple of words or a sentence or a small paragraph worth of truth. Just one word can sometimes completely shatter the illusion. Okay, let's see the purpose, the path that you're being called to here. Okay. We've got play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay, there's a reason. There's a reason this is coming. This is certainly not going to resonate for everybody, but for some of you it might do. If you have children or you're carer or guardian of young ones, young minds, this could also be for you. You want to set an example that is different from what's happened in the past for you. Oh, wow, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You have been given the job to release this, and you release it through the truth. Okay? And this journey is a bit tough that you're tasked with at the moment. It can be challenging, but you know it's absolutely true, and it's like that truth supersedes everything else. And this is going to open a whole new way of being for you and for everybody around you. Let's see what you can utilize to help this communication. What is it that you can utilize to help this communication, or to get to the point of this truthful communication? What can you utilize while you're in that energy? while you're in that space, viewer? What is it that you can utilize? What is it you can utilize? Yeah, I feel like this spirit want to give you everything you could possibly need to help you here. And it's like you can choose. It feels like you can choose. You can pick and choose which way you want to go. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Okay, it's going to set you free, unbound. It's a rebirth of how you are, but also other people. This feels very two-way. Okay, let's see what else you can lean on. Okay. What is it that you can lean on? I mean, lean on the assurity of your own truth, and just knowing that truth prevails, even in the short term, if it's quite reactive, because it can be with this lower world energy and with this dragon's lair energy. It can be very defensive. But it will look like it will settle. Yeah, okay. We've got love is all around. And eagle spirit has your back. Okay. Spirit's with you as you're going through this. They're absolutely with you. Let's just get one more guidance message for you, okay, about the end of this journey, this pathway, this energy that's coming towards you. It's actually, no, Spirit are telling me it's actually two cards. So let's get one from here. Two from here. Okay. Cat independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. You don't have to go with the crowd, viewer. It's not about doing what's already been done. It's about carving your own way. Being wide open for different opportunities, different ways of being. And this exploration in this play is just highlighting what's for you on your next step. Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. You absolutely have this ability to bring love into all situations, viewer. And this communication is calling for that. It's calling for compassion and honesty. And that will help set free this indecision. For some of you, this might be the decision to travel or to move away or to do something very different. It's like if everybody in your family, your close circle, your friend group, or a close community, if they all do one thing, stay in one area, always go to one place, it's like you want to break away from that routine. Like instead of shopping at one supermarket, you want to go to another one, or so there's something here that you want to completely break. Just because you feel to, not because of any kind of rebelliousness, just because you feel to. Okay, let's see, for where this is in close relationships, let's see the energy around these close relationships, or the possibility of outcomes for you for these close relationships. What is it you need to know when you have this communication? Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. I feel like this is you knowing when to protect your energy, when to say no, that's enough. Oops. Yeah, you know the difference between not true and true. You know the difference, viewer. So where there's a red flag, and instead of, sometimes it's easier just to say yes, okay, even though you know that it's not true. But this kind of communication is calling for you to say the absolute core truth, and to not allow these kind of red flags, these patterns, oh, we've got quite a few here, these patterns to re-emerge, or to even be given any energy to gain any momentum. Okay, we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so this feels like the protect your energy as well. It's like you just need to soak up some love. You've got chemistry, there's strong magnetic attraction here. This feels like it's very close relationships. Okay, but you also have connection with the people that you need to talk to. You have connection, which means that you can understand them, you can resonate with them, and you understand they pull on your energy as much as you pull on theirs. And that's why this is two-way. Okay, keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is, to me, this is wide open, and the exploration. So the energy of just keeping an open mind and not being fixed in what's already happened. It's being open to things that haven't happened before. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Okay, this is you understanding your true love. If this isn't for a romantic relationship, this is you understanding the trueness and the sacredness of love, and being able to put that in this situation, to be able to go on your exploration, to be able to go on your journey, and have this fun, viewer. Okay, and this play. Okay, I hope that was helpful on your journey, and I will see you next time for a pick a card reading. Take care. Hi there, viewer. So if you pick number 2, the elephant, this is for you. If you were drawn to the elephant, that in itself is quite significant because of the nature of the quality and the nature of the elephant spirit. So let's see where you are. Okay, what's happening for you? Protected by angels, passion and pleasure. Okay, overcoming obstacles, journey by moonlight. I feel there's a worry about doing the thing that you love to do. There's a resistance to follow your heart. Okay, and go through the journey that you know you need to go through. Watching clouds, lay back, rest and relax. Okay, there's like there's something, it's like your heart is bursting. There's something you really want to do. This could be, however it resonates for you, viewer. It could be in a relationship, close relationship, could be work related, could be a project. Something you really want to do, and you're resisting this passion in some way. You're resisting this burst in some way. Answering the call, the time is now. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is the situation you're supposed to be in. Okay? This is absolutely, the situation is presenting itself to you, and it's very much like, okay, are you coming? That's, it's kind of like that energy, like, okay, where are you? We're coming now. So let's see the lessons that are on your path at the moment, the energy of the lessons that are coming, that have been, sorry, not are coming, the lessons that have been, that what you've been going through so far. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Okay. This is almost an acceptance of like it's like you're trying to take every other path apart from the one that you want to take. And it's like, oh, I just need to go down this path because nothing else is working and it's exactly where I know I need to be. Okay, but there have been, you know that there are obstacles to get this thing. You already can see them. It's like they're not hidden from you, the obstacles to get this thing. You already know what the steps are. I mean, of course, we don't know everything, do we? But you can certainly see where all of the blockers will be. loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay. You're worried that this choice is going to isolate you. Yeah, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. I almost want to say this, it doesn't have to, this, if it's a work situation, for example, or a project or something you want to do, it's not like you have to give up your job at the moment to do this. Start it as a side hustle. Like, you might know you need to do your web success. You might know you need to do your website. You might need to set up, marketing. You might need to do certain things for sales or for strategy or anything that's coming. You already know, you've kind of got the knowledge and the skills to do that. But if you have this in your heart and you're really pulled to do it, and you're feeling a little bit unsure about it, or you're trying to do what you consider or is considered per se the sensible thing, quotation marks, the sensible thing, but you're like, no, everything comes back to this, and it really is answering a call. It's like not giving up your job just yet, but just starting the steps, like spending 2 hours, 3 hours a week to do one thing, do one page on the website, do one part, do one task, one mini project into smaller bits to build it up. Because it feels like this is going to be much bigger in the future. It just needs baby steps now. We've got success. There is success here in the future. And if this is a relationship for you, if that's how it's resonating for you, it's like date a little bit first. Like, rather than spend every waking hour together, date a little bit. Have the excitement of missing each other. Have the excitement of planning a date, for planning a weekend away. Those small steps in the beginning, abundance. It's going somewhere great. It needs slow and steady in the beginning. Okay? It needs slow and steady, almost just so that you can both catch your breath. That's what it feels like. If this is a relationship, if it's a work situation, it just needs the foundations laying first. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You need to make a move. It's going to change it's going to change things in your life. It's like there's going to be I don't want to say sacrifices, because sacrifices kind of makes it sound like there's things you're giving up. There's a shift that needs to happen in how you allocate your resources, your time, your attention, all of your resources. And let's just get a little bit more about this situation. What's the path that you're on? But this path is unavoidable to you. It's unavoidable. You don't want to avoid it. It's almost like head in the sand energy, because you're trying to do the sensible thing. Like, if you're looking at getting a mortgage for a house, and if you go self-employed, it's gonna, change you to get a mortgage, or there's something that's stopping you for the sake of being sensible. But it is this deep, deep knowing. I mean, that's part of the elephant spirit as well. And you chose the elephant cards and the elephant reading too. Okay, what is happening at the moment? Recent energy for this path that you're on, viewer. Okay. You have really been trying to avoid this. But it's almost funny. It's like jokey. It's like, no, oh my God, I can't do anything to avoid it. It's like if it is a relationship situation, it's resonating for you. It's like you've been trying to avoid this person, and everywhere you go, you hear their name, you see something, you see a sign, like somebody else with the same name, you see, it comes up. Or you see them, you go to the shop and they don't live anywhere near you, and you see them. Okay, yeah, this is yeah. Angel of Strength. Okay, it's like just this feels very much rip the band-aid off. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. We need to take action. From a place of being driven by energy that's from within us. This is action energy, action forward, decision energy. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, from the heart space. This has been in your heart. Action from the heart. And you've got the strength to do that. This Angel of Strength card is also strength in a balance of masculine and feminine. So utilizing both of those energies within you to get something done. Okay, heart space. Solar plexus. You've got loads. I can almost feel your brain buzzing with all of these ideas that you've got. And it's so exciting, and it does feel like you want to burst. It feels very exciting. Okay, let's have a look at some of these things that are making you feel a little bit restricted. No, that was me. Small hands, big deck. Okay. Always. Okay. Let's have a look at the things right, the energy right now that's blocking you on this pathway right now. What's blocking you on your path? What's these overcoming obstacles? Two of air, indecision. Okay. Two of swords. We can't make a decision. Viewer, you're in your head. That's why you can't make a decision. You're in your head. You're thinking about it in your head. This is... Oh, God. This is all logical. Okay? This is all logical. And it's not serving you. So that's why you're getting stuck. Oh, okay. Yeah, High Priestess energy. You need to come at it from pure intuition. Okay, we've got High Priestess. It needs to come from intuition. It needs to come from your spiritual self, not your head self. This movement forward needs to come from your heart space, your spiritual space. Two of water. For those of you that resonate with this reading as a partnership, this is successful partnership. Okay, that's where once we get out of our heads and into our intuition, we're going towards partnership, successful partnership. If this is a work situation, this is also emotional reciprocation of an idea or something that we're working on and we're creating in the world. So however that resonates for you. But we've got stuck, success. We had change, acceptance. We had loneliness. We need to find some balance, success, abundance. And that's the change that's happening. So we've got stuck, and then go. So that's what it feels like is happening with you at the moment. Okay, let's have a look at this action. So how can we be taking this action now? What's possible ways for you to be taking action now in this Two of Water energy, in this answering the call energy, from this heart space, this passion and pleasure energy? Okay, we've got sacrifice. This feels like you're sacrificing right now by not doing. You're in a place of sacrifice. You are sacrificing by not doing. Oh, sorry, that's out of shot. You're sacrificing by not doing the thing. You're sacrificing yourself, your spirit call. What about this energy? What energy for taking action? What energy, spirit, for the viewer for taking action? Oops. Okay, this one wants to come out. Death. We need to completely transform what we're doing. It's like you're literally going one way and you need to do a 180. Okay. It's like the idea, just kill it. when the idea comes up, it's like, no. Dissolve it. It's got to go. It's got to go. What about taking action? What else do we need to know about taking action? Okay. I also feel like if you don't if you don't put your heart space first and what's the calling in your heart, it's like, do you want that to be the death? Do you want that to be the death of this idea? Because that probably feels okay. If you sacrifice what's happening in your heart space, this answering the call energy that we've got here, if you sacrifice that and you never get the opportunity to do the thing that it is that you want to do, be in the relationship, do the business, whatever it is, however it's resonating, if that was the death of this thing, the death of the possibility, what does that feel like? And is that more scary than actually doing the thing? I hope that resonates, because that feels really strong. We've got Hermes communication. Okay, this sort of feels a bit like talk to people. Talk to people that will find people or tap into people in your existing circle of your network, people that you know, family, friends, network, and ask about, to try and find someone that knows more about this than you do, because you're in chaos. Don't take action from chaos. Okay, don't take action from chaos. Take action from intuition. This is what it's feeling like at the moment. Somebody that you can talk to that is kind of a bit like almost wiser. Okay, I don't know if there's any more here actually. No, there's no more in there. Let's see what energy is with you, viewer. Let's see what energy is with you to help you through this Two of Air. Let's see what energy is with you to help you right now. What energy is coming towards you? What energy is coming towards you to help you with this? The journey. Yeah, we need to do this. We need to do this. It's absolutely your soul calling. It's like pure passion, pure love and enjoyment and joy and lightness. Okay, we've got corn. This is another abundance energy coming towards you. Okay, it's plentiful. It's plentiful. Okay. This chaos also feels like, where we said before, step by step. Don't go into the energy of chaos. Energy of stability and clarity. And I feel like the speed is important here. Particularly now, the speed is important here. Okay, we have the coyote. So this is like trickster energy. This is also redirection. So when life does something and throws you off course, it's like, if you don't take this choice, life is going to make this choice for you in some way. It's going to put you in the path of this thing. Somehow, some way, you will end up doing this thing. So it's like the obstacle. It's almost like these obstacles they don't matter. The obstacles forward don't matter. It's like letting go of these like big boulders behind you. If that resonates. Okay. Yeah, there's absolute abundance and there's plenty. Okay, there's plenty being harvested for you, that you can harvest for yourself, that will come around you, that will come in your pathway. And if you don't do it, life will do it. It's kind of like that energy. That's how strong it's feeling. We've also got the Rainmaker, which is being able to draw on and create things from spirit in the material world. Being able to ask spirit for something and bring it down to earth. There's also a purification here. This purification feels very much connected to moving from your head to your spirit space. Head decision, heart decision. This kind of purification, so that you can purify the mind, purify what's been kind of stuck there. Okay, the moon. Look out for signs. if you haven't been seeing signs, and I feel like most of you have been already, and that's part of the, oh, this started like going into a shop, and say if, for example, you're resonating with this with a potential partner or romantic partner. It's like you go into a shop and the person that you meet at the checkout counter has the same name as that person. You're seeing signs, okay? I've also got, when I was saying that I've got a tickly throat, it's like the nervousness that comes up with that. But if all of a sudden this opportunity was taken away and we couldn't do it anymore, how would you feel? And is that worse than not doing anything about it right now? Okay, let's have a look at let's have a look at, I just want to see any other messages about what's coming on your journey. Spirit is saying we're here, so let's go with this. What's the next steps of your journey? What's the next steps after you've taken this action? What's the next steps? Well, the possible next steps that might be coming up for you. What's the next opportunities, the energy that's coming towards you? What's the next steps here? What's the next steps here for you? What's the next steps for the viewer, Spirit? This feels very much like the message feels, do this, don't do that. So it's like, has to be that black and white to get you to do it almost. Oh, follow the leader. Okay, this is like Spirit saying, you've just got to follow us. This is also find somebody who is a leader or has the wisdom of the thing that you're feeling stuck with. Follow somebody else's advice of somebody who's been there, done it, got the t-shirt type thing. They already know, they've already dealt with this energy. Find somebody who can help you through that, and that this will, if there is any loneliness happening for you at the moment, this will also support that. Okay, what other future energy for the viewer, Spirit? Future energy for the viewer. Oh, okay. Oh, I cannot believe it. I can believe it because Spirit are amazing. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay. Okay. Let me get one more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. 2 more? Yeah, coming apart. So this is like leaving your old self behind and moving into something else. Okay, and we've got sacred pool, purification. Okay. Purification. This connection that you've got with Spirit and this support that you've got by Spirit and this idea that you've got, I mean, that kind of you've got protected by angels here. You're completely protected. If there is anything that's feeling a little bit kind of wobbly, but this idea, this relationship, this something, whatever the situation is for you, is very sacred. It's very deep, very sacred. Okay, let's have a look at the longer term energy here for you. Let's have a quick look at the longer term energy for you. So, longer term energy, Spirit, please. What is the whole purpose of this? Whoops, okay. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. This is very apt because we're going slow and steady. So this is grounded. If you do feel completely in your head and you feel like you can't make these decisions and you're perhaps overthinking slightly and you're worried about this, the lack of abundance, if that's an energy that kind of feels like it's creeping in, get yourself in nature because that will ground you. Also, if you are around people that are quite draining, it might be that you just need some time on your own. I mean, not draining necessarily in a bad way, but just where you feel like your energy is just sapped. You might just need, because energetically, you need all your gumption, all your gusto, all your get up and go for this. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, where are we going now, Spirit? Let's get some animal guidance for you here as well. So what's the guidance that Spirit wants to leave you with as you take this step forward into your passion, into the thing that your heart is absolutely desiring and bursting to do. What's the guidance for you now at this juncture? Oh, no, okay, you don't want to come out. What's the guidance for you now? Other slow and steady thing that's just clicked with me is the elephant spirit as well. There's slow, steady, but they always get to where they want to get to. They always get to where they want to get to. They also don't do things on their own. They live in herds, don't they, elephants? There's a deep emotional, oh, flew out this card, a deep emotional bond, a long lifetime bond. This feels, if this is a relationship, and this will only resonate for some of you where it feels like a relationship, this is like deep soul connection with this person. There's no way that you can avoid this situation. Whatever happens, you can't avoid dealing with this situation now. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. That's so lovely. You're transforming from your head into your heart, and it will transform everything. Like, it will transform everything. This feels like there's one more for you here, viewer. There's one more here for you, viewer. It's like if you do move forward, or whenever this catches up with you, you're not going to stop smiling. It's like you're going to have to pinch yourself to make sure it's real. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. You might have a lot of, why is this happening? Why is that happening? There's a lot going on in your head, as we've seen. And sometimes it's just not knowing the answers. Sometimes it's just completely trusting the journey and trusting where they take us. Okay, and we've also got journey by moonlight here, like journey, and this is believe in magic. So you can't see necessarily, and you don't need to see what's happening. But if you find yourself asking, why is this happening? Why is it happening? If I do this thing, then that thing can't happen, and all of these kind of logistical, practical things, but all in your head, like mind stories. Spirit is saying to you, trust the great mystery. We don't have to have all the answers yet. I want to say we don't have to have all the answers yet. With the energy that's coming out for you, viewer, I feel like you will know. You just don't know now. Okay, I hope that helped you on your journey where you are now, and the possibility of the energy coming towards you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Hi there, viewer. So if you pick number 3, the polar bear, this is your reading to see what the energy is that you're sitting with, what's your current situation, and to have a look at possible things that are coming your way, any energy that's coming your way, but also what you're dealing with right now and any kind of obstacles, if there's any guidance to help you move through and past those. Okay, we've got the polar bear spirit, which is very protective, very mothering, very nurturing energy. A lot of perseverance as well with the polar bear energy, if you were drawn to this one. Okay, viewer, what energy is with you at the moment? What do we need to know about your path at the moment? What's been happening, spirit, with viewer? What's been happening? There's a rest and retreat energy coming. We've got surrender to the divine. Full moon. Okay. Rest and retreat energy we have. Almost like a hibernation type of energy. Okay, what else? What other energies are at play here that we're dealing with? Oh, okay. Okay, we've got adjustments are required. You are good enough. Don't let pride get in your way. And we've got nothing will, oops, sorry. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, rest and retreat energy. Okay, there's a lot of change happening for you, viewer. A lot of change, a lot of choices. I want to get one more card. I want to get one more card for you. We're not completely finished here. There's a lot of choices that are being asked of you. Oh, we've got two. Okay. Yeah. We've got balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this feels like with these choices, it's like you have to make these choices. It's like practical life decisions, things that you need to, like decisions you need to make for choosing somewhere to work or live or go to school or like college or something. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So it's like do the thing from a centered place, from a place of knowing that higher purpose. Luck is on your side. Okay, this is also very much truth energy, new movement and truth. We've got the end of a cycle here for you, viewer. We've absolutely got the end of a cycle. It's like one step back for 10 steps forward. Okay, I'm going to put that here. Yes. Choices is what I'm hearing. Let's get some more information about the situation. What about the situation at the moment, Spirit? Exactly where we are at the moment. What can you tell us about where the viewer is at the moment? It's okay. I knew the energy wasn't finished there. That's why I was quiet. Okay, so Spirit, it's if you're not quite sure what to do or you need some help, don't worry about asking for it. Don't get stuck or feel like you can't ask for help or advice. And if somebody says no, find someone else. There's like just a search or a dig for some practical information here. And I almost feel like there's some people that you need to kind of connect with to help you through it. Like people that know these things or can help you make these decisions or give you some kind of logical framework to help you, just give you the tools to be able to make those decisions. But you're on a path that isn't going to be, that it's not going to throw something in the mix that you're not going to be able to deal with, and you're going to be guided through some of this. Yeah, unexpected visitors. Yeah, so this is change. This is connecting with people that you don't know or you haven't known. This is unexpected decisions. If you, for example, if you've been given notice on your place of living and you're finding somewhere else to live, or if you have just recently left your job, now you're looking for another job. This is new people coming into your life. Sacred pull, rest and retreat time needed. Okay, rest and retreat time definitely needed right now. Okay, what else is happening for you at the moment, viewer, on this situation? I sort of feel like the energy of, closure. I was just about to say close your eyes and everything will go away. We've got movement. Okay. This really feels like uprooting home. It won't resonate for everybody, but for those of you who are in that situation, it feels like movement in a home place. But there's certainly movement that's happening. Lots of change. This feels like it could be a few big things. It feels like more than one thing that's happening, or like one big thing that's happening that's forcing you to change your course. Okay. We've got heal the ouch. So this is nothing will come of this situation, and luck is on your side. I feel this is very much like, this is rest and retreat energy as well, but this is also very much like you are, the things that are coming up, they feel sore, but they won't knock you out. Okay. Coming to life. If I can hold the cards for you. Here we go. Coming to life. You can't see it yet, perhaps, but there is a light in this situation. It's like the person on this card isn't seeing the light, but they're holding the light. They're not watching the light. They're not looking directly at the light, but they are holding it. You will be, once this event, this situation is through, and it feels very time bound somehow. It feels very time bound. Like there's a move out date, or there's a job start date, or a leave date, or like an event or a meeting that's set up that's connected to a date that's not in the too distant future, fairly close. It's either happened or it's going to happen soon. Okay, we've got bone collector. Everything that you feel that you will lose in this situation will come back to you. Okay, it's going to come back to you. It's like, if it is a home situation and you feel, oh, but I love this place because I love that it's so close to the park, or it's so close to work, or these things that you feel materially, they will come back to you. Okay, this feels, it's usually very spiritual. Apparently I can't hold the cards today. This feels very connected to material, physical world, this energy. Okay. If this is applying, okay, we've got home. This is either impacting your home physically, or your sense of home and your sense of security. This bone collector as well it's not just physical. If you feel, sorry, I've just made it all wobble there. If you feel that you're going to lose a feeling of peace, it could be like where you live now, you have a meditation room, for example, and you feel that that's going to go and it's going to affect your emotional well-being, mental well-being, spiritual well-being. It won't. There'll be other ways that you find to do the things that you're doing. Compass. New direction. Okay, new direction. Also, with this, I was going to say this earlier and I don't think I said it out loud. This luck is on your side. This Sagittarius energy is quite often with Sagittarius energy, and especially because it's new moon, it's starting something new direction, finding a new direction, pointing in a new direction. It can also be unleashing your creativity with something, or unleashing a new way of thinking about something. And we've also got adjustments are required here. So finding a new way of thinking or doing something to get what you want, maybe to balance this spiritual and practicality. But there's a slightly different way to do things this time round with this particular situation. And it's also not holding on too tightly. Okay, so it's like if you've got a bow and arrow, and imagine you've just pulled the bow back with the arrow, and you're not letting go. How much that would hurt both your hands. Okay. This is the surrender. What else do we need to know about your situation the way that it is at the moment? Rescue. Yeah, we need to retreat slightly. And just some R&R. We need some R&R. Okay. Also, I want to say with this, if there's anybody else involved in this situation, so if it's family, relationship, anybody else that's in this situation with you, that's sharing this energy with you at the moment, they might be feeling more worried and more down and blue than what they're telling you. I want to get one more from here. This feels very nearly complete. So the situation at the moment, Spirit, where are we right now on this path? Where are we right now on this path? Okay. One ring circus. Oh, right. The energy with this card is you. There's two things coming through. One is don't fall into any chaos or circus acts that's happening around you. That you can stop that. The other thing is you have absolutely everything within you to do this. The energy that's coming through with that card is actually quite different. You can do this. You can create this yourself. You don't need anybody else to help you. You can do it yourself. If you needed to, you can absolutely do it yourself. It's almost like, right, I'm just doing it. I'm doing it now. That's it. I've had enough. I've had enough of feeling like this. I've had enough of being in limbo. Okay. 8 of fire. Yeah, you will take action. There's some communication coming. You will take action. Yeah. We've got the messenger of earth. I feel there is new roots coming. Like early days, new roots in the material world for you. Something new is emerging, which is a bit strange energy with this, well, kind of with this card, because that's quite apt to the Ace of Earth, but I feel like it's a progression. So this isn't your first job, this is the second job or the third job. This isn't the first house or flat or whatever kind of home. This is the second or third one. This is like evolutionary progress of the same situation. It's like you've been here, you've done it before. Okay. Yeah. There is a way out. We've got the 8 of Swords, 8 of Air. There is a way out here. You just can't quite see it yet. But I almost feel like, part of this is surrendering to the situation. Okay, we're done with these now. Spirit are like, nope, don't need any more. Here. So let's have a look at, just put this here. Let's have a look at the lessons that are going with this journey. This feels very, this is current journey, current path. Feels very present, like almost, time-wise, very present peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This is calling for you to find peace in this situation. I've just realised that says 3 of Air, not 8 of Air. I read that as 8 of Air. Okay, we're in conflict and turmoil, and we feel a bit heartbroken about what's happening. There's a feeling of detaching from something is really gonna hurt. But I want to say it's dealable. Like there's the things that you feel like you're going to lose here are going to come back. Okay, they are accessible. It's like if it is, this is a career situation or a work situation, it's like, how am I going to get that kind of package again, or that money again, or that setup again, or that, you know, this type of job again with these benefits? And it's like you feel really worried about that, and you feel like that might never happen. That's that kind of thinking. That's where the adjustments are required, and it's like surrendering to a much bigger, wider divine plan, discipline. So it's like, even though you don't really want to take action, if this is relating to a home situation, it's like if you've been given notice to leave where you are, if you're renting somewhere and you've been given notice to leave and you've got to leave, like the movement is inevitable and the direction is inevitable because you have to go. But it's like the discipline to be able to get the things done, to do the thing that you don't want to do. So let's have a look now at where this is going, where this is leading to. Let's have a look where this is leading to. I'm just trying to work out now which deck, Spirit. Yeah, okay, thank you. We are moving away from the situation soon. It's like it will be over soon. It's just to get there, we don't want to do it. Take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. We do need some R&R, viewer. We do need some R&R. I feel like this is like it could be a day, a weekend, a week, or like a more of a substantial amount of time. But this is also like in your daily life. So if you're working, or if you're, remember to take breaks during the day. Okay. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Okay. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Feels also with this that there's like a kind of wanting to just have that, be on this kind of steady with what you feel is normal and safe, and what's happening is uprooting you and it's making you feel like not safe in a way, in a sense, if that resonates for some of you. Okay, we've got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Okay. I feel like you're going to end up with somewhere better. The reason, so when we had this card down here as well, it's like there's a feeling of, I don't want to lose this because it's so comforting to me. And it makes, you know, this feels very safe for me. It's comforting. This is very secure for me. And you don't really want to lose that. But she's so happy because she realizes that you can't ever lose anything. And with this it's all coming together card, I feel like you're going to get what you have and more. Okay, and it's the peace here. It's the peace and acceptance here of what's happening to be able to move forward with this discipline, just to get out of this practical situation. Let's have we need to get one more for this lesson here. Okay. Envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. Okay. If this is applying to a work situation for you, it's like there could have been a redundancy or something that happened that kind of singled you out from other people. And it's like, why did this happen to me? Like, what did I do? I want to say as well, don't be worried for asking for help in this situation from people. Self-esteem. I possess I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay. One more here. Okay. Okay. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. You're moving somewhere that can grow you in a way that is healthy and fruitful. Okay. It looks like it doesn't feel like that for you right now, but that's certainly what it's feeling like. This is a whole new direction. We've got this Sagittarius energy here, and we've got the compass, this new direction, but we've also got nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation in terms of what you're thinking now that it's going to happen, that's going to be destructive. Okay, let's see. Mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. Yeah, we're in our heads, especially with this Three of Swords, Three of Air here as well, the Three of Swords. There's been some anguish is the word that's coming through. This wisdom is also going to potentially come from someone else. Somebody who you can ask, lean on for some advice. This, whoever it is you're speaking to for advice, kind of feels like a professional or somebody who is in the community that kind of looks after this area of things, or feels like somebody in a professional setting, professional environment to help you here. And that will help this whole, the balance of spirituality and practicality as well. What else, Spirit? What else for the viewer? Birth of creation, potential growth. Ah, okay. This potential growth is because you don't see it, you don't perceive it as growth yet. You feel like you don't want this to happen, or it's happening, so it's not like I don't want this to happen, because it's happening. You can't change that, it's already in motion. You can't change that. There's already movement happening. So the potential creation is like, it could be, it's there for you to grasp. It's there for you to grasp, viewer. Okay. There is an opportunity here to put roots down somewhere, and for that to be really harmonious. Okay, we've got the Gatherer. This energy is, you take everything. This energy is, you take everything that you know that you need, and you trust that it will be there. So this energy is like, you take everything that you need with you. You have everything that you need. You pick up everything that you need along the way, and you know that there's abundance. There's still abundance. There's plenty for everyone. There's plenty for everyone. Okay, so if this, again, like, apply this how it resonates for you in your situation. But if this was a job situation and you are thinking, oh my God, I don't have, how am I going to find this package again? I'm not going to make the same amount of money. I've got all of these expenses, you know, this costs this much. I'm tied in with this contract, and whatever the constraints are on a practical level, there is plenty out there for everybody. There's plenty for everybody, and you also can tap into that. And this is the confidence to tap into that. But before we get into this kind of abundance set, this more abundance and more grounding in the material world, we just need this discipline to get through this first thing, the thing that feels like an absolute mountain. It's like a mountain that's like got clay to climb up it. Okay. The holy mountain, as we were talking about the mountain. Very apt. Okay, so there are some places like physically in the world, some, you know, ancient sites and so on, that are absolutely beaming with deep ancient wisdom, energy, life force. A lot of those places are on top of mountains. They're like holy places, all over the world. This is making me feel like, because there is a person at the top of this mountain. I want, if you can see that, there's a person at the top of this mountain. Okay, it's like you haven't found your mountaintop yet. Whether this is a person, relationship situation, job situation, home situation, you haven't found your mountaintop yet. And we've got the hummingbird, and the hummingbird is protecting your space, protecting your home environment, protecting your territory, but it's also going on the journey that you know you need to go on. This is the migration. This is the instincts tell you to move, and you move and you go with where this is so beautiful. And it might not feel like that for you right now, viewer. I understand the anguish that's coming with this energy. But the hummingbird moves from place to place and goes on the journey of migration because it knows to. And there's a spiritual knowing and truth that just moves through the hummingbird. But with that truth, out of that truth, comes the practicality to be able to go different places, to migrate to places that's going to be that they can live out the winter, the summer, different seasons of life, different seasons of existence. Okay, this is also protecting your home and protecting what's around you, your surroundings. Okay, let's get one more here. What energy do you have access to at the moment, viewer, that you can tap into with this holy mountain, finding your mountaintop, with this protecting your space? It's like home is people, not buildings. Home is, you can make anything a home. Where do you need to put down your roots? Where do you need to, what is it that you need to protect in order for you to feel like you've got that home? Okay, we've got Sweat Lodge. This is all about releasing, going into the darkness, releasing old thought patterns, old conditioning, I don't want to say outdated conditioning. This is like unhealthy conditioning, like unhealthy kind of thought patterns that we have, like the mind chatter. So this is, you have the ability to transform this energy. This is the energy that's working with you at the moment, is that to detoxify, to completely cleanse. We've got Sacred Pool as well. I've just seen this. So this is cleansing away all of the stuff. It's like feel the fear and do it anyway. And we've got the owl. Okay. This is looking at the big picture and the small detail, but also using all your senses in the darkness. There's an energy that's helping you guide through what this feels like. If this does feel quite dark and heavy, and it's that kind of energy that's around it at the moment, and it feels like that with what's here. Remember, we've got void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so there's nothing happening at the moment that is kind of that tower energy. It's movement, but it's not movement that will be debilitating. Okay, there is spirit are helping you because there is luck here as well for you. Yeah. And the owl is wisdom in the darkness, and using all of your senses to go exactly where you need to go. The clarity within the darkness. Okay, that energy is accessible to you. But also surrendering to the divine plan of life. Okay, not trying to stay at the top of the spiral. It's allowing the flow to happen. Okay, all right, then what else do we need to know on this journey? I want to see for you, viewer, with this energy, what else is being called to be healed right now? So we've got some beautiful energy that's working with you as you go through this. That you've got the gatherer, which is your abundance, which is we're never going to run out. We'll be absolutely okay. We're not going to run out of resources. There is this possibility of this mountaintop. Okay, we've got selling out that's come out. This feels like don't take an opportunity because you're worried that you're not going to find anything else. Okay? And especially when you know that it's not right for you. We've got this balance, spirituality and practicality, which can work both ways. Like, don't lean too into one way. They both need to be working in harmony together. Okay. We've got this spiral energy is really supportive. It feels like you're just going into the abyss, but it's supportive energy because it takes you into the core of something. It takes you into the core of something that's one spot. It's exactly one place. Have faith. Wow, as we're talking about the spiral and it taking you into one specific place, it's all for purpose. It's all for purpose, and it's directional. It's very directional. There is a place that you are going to now, but you don't quite know where it's taking you. Okay? Don't quite know, but it's taking you somewhere. It's taking you somewhere quite specific. And that's this luck that's coming as well. If this is relating to, whatever this is relating to actually, remember this full moon in Virgo energy. You are good enough. So when when this is kind of uprooting everything, this situation is uprooting everything, remember you're good enough before you make decisions on what to do next, on the next thing, the next home, the next relationship, the next job, the next opportunity, the next project. It's like Spirit is saying, no, we don't want you to stay here. We're moving somewhere different now. And we can't take all of the stuff that we think we need, but we're going to absolutely give you everything we know you need and you're going to love. And that it's going to be nourishing. That's what the energy feels like. Okay. We've got Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, what other energy does the viewer need to know, Spirit, for how to move forward? Any guidance message for the viewer, Spirit, please? Any guidance message for the viewer, please? Okay, we've got Dragon Spirit. Truth ascends illusion. Okay, number 22 might be significant as well for you. Doesn't have to be, just if this resonates, because we've got 22 on have faith and the truth transcends illusion. Okay, I feel like you will see this once it's over. Doesn't feel like that when we're in it, does it? At all. Completely understand. Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. So this is like this change that's happening, viewer. This change, if you set your boundaries before you go into the next situation. If this is a job, for example, know exactly the amount of salary and the benefits or the package or the type of work or whatever those boundaries are. Set them first before you go out there, so you've got them in your mind. You've also got plentiful energy here, like the plentiful energy, and it's like anybody else that's got it. It doesn't mean that you can't have it, or if it looks like there's just one job somewhere, then there's only one job, or there's more than one of these things. Okay, so don't feel trapped by what things might look like, because there is you're being pushed on this pathway in this journey quite gently but forcefully through this situation, how it's kind of showing up in your life, to get to somewhere else that is going to be much nicer. a much nicer energy. There's a calmer energy where you're going. So we've got Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveller. Your soul knows the way. Be confident and you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Wow. We've got the hummingbird and the goose, okay? This is about spreading your wings and flying. This is about using your inner knowing and going on that journey, okay? And you don't have to do it really fast. You can go slow and steady. It doesn't have to be, it's not a race. It doesn't have to be done to anybody else's rhythm, even if there are time frames involved here. This is you being in a position now to spread your wings, kind of surrender to this journey and end up exactly where you're supposed to end up. Okay, viewer, I hope you found that helpful. Good luck on your journey and your pathway as with this energy, and I hope that helped you on your next steps forward. And I will see you next time. Take care.